It's Wednesday, the 13th of July, and it's one of the biggest days in the Buddhist calendar. Today is the start of Buddhist Lent. It's the start of a 3-month period when the monks retreat into the temples, and that's where they stay for the whole 3 months. Now, I've been asking around trying to find out a bit more information about this. Now, some people have told me that the monks stay in the temple permanently and they rely on people coming to the temple donating food to manage to sustain them for the 3 months. I've also heard that monks can come out and do their alms round collecting food for the temple, but they can't go travelling to any other temples. They're confined to their own temple for that 3-month period. I've also read that during this 3 months, those who follow the Theravada Buddhist monk tradition should refrain from eating meat, from drinking alcohol and smoking. But whatever the facts are and whatever the interpretation of those facts is, everyone seems to have a great time celebrating this Buddhist Lent. You get a massive community of people coming into the local temples, donating food and celebrating the event together. It's also a public holiday, so everyone can join in. The whole family turn up and enjoy the day together. You don't have to be a Buddhist to enjoy these celebrations. Everyone is made to feel welcome. And most of these ceremonies are very, very peaceful, very relaxing, and it's a good chance to be able to sit down and clear your mind, get your mindset right. Just that one thing alone can make a big difference to your life, whether you're religious or not. For some time now, a good friend of mine living here in Udon Thani has been talking about buying himself a new motorbike. And it was this specific bike that he wanted, and he kept on about it, and he was really quite excited, and understandably so. Anyway, he managed to get one, and I went round there early in the week to take a look at it. Beautiful, isn't it? Royal Enfield is an Indian multinational company, and they're still manufacturing the bikes out of India. Originally, it was an English company that were making the bikes. And there's a bit of a checkered past and like different takeovers and things like that involving Raleigh, the push bike company, BSA, Norton, and I think there were quite a few others. But eventually, Enfield, as they were back then, they started manufacturing in India. And what happened is the English branch of the company ended up closing down. The Indian company continued making the bikes. They'd already purchased the machines needed for manufacturing the parts. And it's been a massive success. Wherever you go in India, and Pook will vouch for this, when we've been out there, you see so many Royal Enfields. And in fact, the farm that we stay on when we go to India, the guy who owns that place, he's got an old Royal Enfield as well. And they've just been so popular, and it's sort of like the company sustained itself mainly because of that Indian market. But now our times have changed. Just before Pook and I moved permanently to Thailand, I was driving through London. There's a part of London called Shoreditch, and it's very, very gentrified now. It was a rundown, dirty place, derelict buildings, but now it's very, very upmarket and very expensive. And it just surprised me that one day I was driving through there, like I say, just before we came to Thailand, and there on one of the corners is a Royal Enfield showroom. So it says it all, really. It says how well this company's done. And now the Indian company are exporting to England and all over the world. They're doing very, very well. They're becoming a bit of an icon, these bikes.
I mean, this is so classic, and
it is.
And it's basically is. I mean, it's the nearest thing I get to English here because you know.
Well, it was designed and originally built by them, wasn't it? And then they gave everything away to India.
Basically, the Indian Army bought all the bikes. They then sent the factory over, and then the factory they went under in England, but the factory in India carried on.
So you say it's got ABS brakes?
ABS, yeah. Piggyback suspension.
Fuel injection. Single cylinder.
Yeah, big 500cc.
500cc.
Yeah.
ABS brakes on the front.
And one of the iconic bits is actually that headlight bit. This headlight bit was the same that was on the Royal Enfield 250 Crusader Sports that we first had.
Okay. What, this piece?
Yeah, because it's got the running lights. And they had that all the way back in the 40s and that. This is actually unique to Royal Enfield. This bit here is unique. This bit is unique to Royal Enfield, really.
It really is pretty, isn't it?
Oh, it is pretty, yeah, it is. I kept on looking for 2 years. I thought, bollocks, I got the money. Just over 4,300 I paid for it. So I thought, yeah, I've got to buy it.
How much?
4,300
pounds.
Yeah.
So what's that work out to in baht?
191,000.
191,000 baht. Wow. It's not bad at all, is it? For what you've got?
Well, for what I get, and when I've looked up all the other bits and pieces, like I've been doing the research today, going for everything, especially that back seat, that's the hardest bit to find out about, but I found out now. But yeah, I think it's good value for money.
And they're like little side lights?
Side lights, yeah, little side lights.
These were originally built, were they originally built for the army in England or not?
No, they were civilian, and then they modified them because they've done so well in the Scottish. They won the Scottish 6-day trials 6 years in a row.
Yeah.
Because this is the first bike in the world.
That's steel.
Yeah, steel, plastic.
Yeah, but the thickness of it.
I know.
Real thick gauge.
Oh yeah. This is the first bike. You know a swinging arm? You know the swinging arm?
Yeah, sure. Well, you got the bolt and it goes on the suspension, yeah.
This is the first bike in the world that started using a swinging arm. They designed a swinging arm.
Okay, Dave, let's have a listen to it.
Yep, so this is cold. I can prove it's cold. It's cold because I'm grabbing the exhaust. Otherwise, I would burn.
You'd burn your hand, yeah.
So it's cold. Never been started today. Got to pull the clutch in. That's on, and away we go.
Just straight away, reminded me of the old English bikes, the old Nortons and the Triumphs. Left ticking over like this, that front wheel's like, you can see the way the front wheel's moving with the movement of the engine.
Big 500 single bumper bike.
Yeah.
They don't make these anymore. Stop making
this model, yeah?
Yeah, they stopped making them altogether now.
Yeah, I can see it, yeah. What were you saying earlier about the tappets, Dave?
Yeah, so on the early engines, to do the tappets, you take this off and there's 2 rods going up And then there's linkage going over to the 2 valves. It's only got 2 valves, unlike modern engines that have 4 valves.
Yeah.
And so you adjusted these. But this has been modernised, so it's hydraulic now. So you don't need to take this off, don't need to do the tap, it's all hydraulic,
So
like
it'll
modern
automatically
cars.
adjust itself.
So it just adjusts itself, yeah, nothing to do. Yeah. Yeah. So it looks old, but it's actually quite modern.
Got a few little modern touches tucked
Yeah.
away.
Yeah.
Stunning, it really is. I think that we can all see by Dave's enthusiasm for this bike, he's going to have a great time riding this in Thailand. He's got the weather for it here as well. So enjoy it, Dave, and ride safely. Hi there. Pook and I have come over to the Brown House Hotel just for a coffee. It's a Friday afternoon, isn't it?
Yeah.
Nothing.
Still bank holiday for Thai people.
Oh, it is?
Yeah. Long weekend.
That's why there's so many cars in the car park. It looks like
Yeah.
this hotel is very full at the moment. Very popular hotel.
Yeah.
Just off of our local parks,
Yeah.
Nong Bua Park.
Nong Bua Park.
Although we're surprised to find that they've done away with their swimming pool. And it's just where the tree is, that was the centre of the swimming pool. And you can see the new turf down there, where they put the new grass down. They're filled in the swimming pool, and I don't know why. We'll ask at reception before we go, I think, and find out. It's very unusual for a hotel to do away with a swimming pool. Usually it's an addition, isn't it?
Yeah. I did ask them before. I said, did you take the swimming pool out? They said, yes, we did. I think because of the cost of the maintenance.
Cost of maintenance.
Yeah.
Although this isn't a cheap hotel, really, is it? It's a mid-range to higher price hotel, and I'm surprised they couldn't afford to maintain a swimming pool. But still.
I don't know.
Anyway, so Pook and I have come over here today. It's Friday afternoon. We've not got a lot to do at home, so we thought we'd come out and do a video. And the subject today is basically about my biggest fear moving here to Thailand. The thing that most scared me when I came here to Thailand. Scared me, it really did. It's something, because I'm a social creature, and I'll explain in a minute. But also, when I was thinking about it, I thought, well, why not reverse turn the tables and ask Pook the same question as well for when she went to England?
Yeah. So we both gonna tell you.
Yeah, we'll tell you what we were thinking and what we were going through. But I've got specific reasons for me why I was literally quite nervous about coming here.
Before you moving here to Thailand.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, big concern of mine.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll tell you what we'll do. Let's start with Pook. Leave mine till last. Ladies before gentlemen.
Lady first.
No, we've got coffees coming and a croissant as well. Look at this. Popcorn car.
ขออนุญาตนะคะอันนี้คาปูชิโน่ค่ะ
Thank you.
อันนี้ชานะคะ
Green tea ขอบคุณค่ะ
Thank you very much. What did you order, Pookie?
Green tea ชาเขียว
Look at this. I better save this till after. But mind you, you're going to be doing most of the talking to start, so I can tuck into this.
Okay, you tap in the phone.
Okay, Pookie. So you got to a point where you decided you were going to be moving to England, which you did. What month was it you moved to England?
April.
April.
Yeah, I told you what. I still remember. I wear skirt.
Little skirt, yeah.
Yeah, and
Just for Thailand?
and sandal.
Yeah.
When I arrived at Heathrow Airport, and people look at me up and down.
She's crazy.
Don't you cold, you know? But for me, April, when I land, it's not that cold.
You must have been very lucky.
Yeah.
I've woken up in April and seen snow on the ground. That's the truth.
Maybe that day I'm still not coming out. So I'm talking about in airport.
Okay. Yeah.
But my skin, I can see my leg skin getting dry a little bit.
Oh, straight away.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's like you never put lotion on your...
No moisturiser.
Yeah. Anyways, but for me, I'm not using the fear.
So what was going through your mind? You're landing in a country you've never been to before. What were you thinking?
For me, I like to come to see what London like.
Yeah?
What England like.
You wanted to go and visit the Queen.
Anyway, I'm not using the fear words. I don't have that feeling.
Okay.
When I'm thinking I'm coming to the UK, I don't have that fear or anything. I just want to have a go for it. Just go for it.
See
have
what
a look.
it's like.
Yeah.
Give it a try.
Yeah.
Oh, you're brave.
Yeah, and I don't think too much. You know, maybe you're young too. You don't, just go, just try.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. If it's good, it's good. If it's not, it's not. So,
okay.
Yeah. So, and then...
First impressions, I mean, once you got here and you realised, you sort of like started to fall into the way of life there, the culture there. Any problems, anything that, worried you or anything that...
worry is... I'm not saying I'm worrying, but I'm homesick.
You were homesick?
I'm homesick.
Right from the start?
Yeah. Back then, I haven't got iPhone. Okay, so it's like, and you don't have Line, you don't have WhatsApp, you don't have Facebook, you can call your family for free.
No.
So I have to go to post office to buy the card, international card, like
the phone card.
£5, £10, so and then I can call mom back, call family back. So it's not boring, it's homesick, it's the main
thing for you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Concern, can I use the word concern?
Tell me something, did you suffer any racism when you got over there?
Not that bad. Because I'm
not that bad.
Not that
there
bad.
was some.
Like if you go to Sainsbury, you're on the queue, someone behind you, or you go to post office. This is in post office, and the girl behind, they say, smell like an Asian something, smell Asian feet or something.
No.
So I listen to it, and then I try to ignore, and then I feel like someone pulling my hair. Okay.
Really?
So, but this is what I like to say. Sometimes you have to fight back. Don't let anyone bully you. If it's not right, not nice, sometimes you have to get it back. For me,
sure.
I get it back. I don't let people stamp me down.
No.
So, and then I turn back to that lady.
Yeah. Was it a lady or a girl?
Lady. Well,
really?
I have to say maybe they look like maybe 20 late, but they look what they like. They look older.
Older, yeah.
Than their age.
And have you heard of the term chav? Do you think it was a chav?
What's that mean?
Oh, don't worry about it. Our viewers will know what a chav is, and it's just not a very nice person.
So anyway, I turned back to her, and then I can't remember. I did say something. Mind your own business, or
something like
mind your manner, or something. That's what I said to her, and then she like that, But other than that, it's not much problem for me about racism.
Right.
But I like to get back. I'm not just ignore it. I like to get back something.
Yeah, of course, you have to make a stand.
Yeah. I'm not acting like a gangster, but I just don't like people like, have a go with you in a not nice way, Anyway.
So for you, the transition was fairly easy, yeah?
Not that bad for me.
Okay. Okay,
but
for me?
Again, if you really soft, you really, you're fresh out.
You'd struggle a bit, maybe.
You get a lot of problem.
Yeah.
But for me, you there already, Like I say in last video, you there already, just, go for it and make things better.
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay, for me, it wasn't fears being realised when I came here to Thailand, when I got here. because once I got here, everything just worked out and it was fine.
What, that feeling disappear?
Well, yeah, but because the reason being is because before I came here, I was sitting at home. Now, my circle of friends at home was very small, and that's by choice. If anyone's seen the contact list on my phone, there's literally hundreds and hundreds of people where I met people through my businesses, and that list grew, and some of them became friends through business.
Yeah.
You know, people like Maurice Gertsky's partner Keith. There was just lots and lots of people that I met in business who became friends. But real friends I'm talking about, people that I'd known for years, someone like Mark Jackson. I met him when I was at college, when I was 16, I think I was 16 years old, Rob Bishop, I'd known him since we were 8, something like that, very young. So those real close friends, it was a very small circle of friends. Now, I'm thinking, because we'd visited Thailand quite a few times together, staying with family, and I'm sitting there thinking in the months leading up to when we knew we were moving out here.
And you worry.
Well, you know, you start to think about things. What if? How can I do that? What's this going to be like? You don't know.
And
Life
he's thinking
in a completely new...
you're going to have friends or not?
Well, this was the thing, was that one of the biggest concerns was I'd be sitting there thinking, how am I going to make friends in England, in Thailand? And the reason being is because my experience here was 3, maybe 4 weeks holiday every now and then, and that was really intensely with the family, wasn't it? We'd be doing everything with the family. And I'm thinking from that, once I'm here full time, I need to branch out. I need to get a bit of a life of my own with friends. And from what I'd seen of Thailand, it seemed to me that the expat community, the majority of them, it was based around the bar scene. It seems to me like Soi Sampan, where all the bars are and the massage shops, that's where the majority of Farangs are. You go down to Pattaya, it's walking street, things like that.
So you think you're going to make friends, but you have to go to the bar?
Well, this is the thing. I don't drink.
And
I
you
haven't
don't
drunk since I was, probably 30 years now. I haven't drunk any alcohol. And it's not because I had a problem with drinking, it's simply because right from when I started drinking as a young teenager, I didn't enjoy it. I used to do it to keep up with the lads, to stay in with the friends. I've been drunk 3 times in my life, but drinking is something I just don't like. I don't enjoy the taste of it. So for me, the bar scene was out. I can sit and socialise with people who are drinking, that's really not a problem, and I don't mind. I've got no problems with people who enjoy alcohol, but for me it's not what I prefer to do. And something else as well, you're sitting with someone as someone who's sober and someone who's sitting with you as getting drunk. The more they drink, the more of a bore they become, the more annoying they can become. Touching. That's my experience. And again, I'm generalising, but it's because of that. Drink spilling and all that. But no, for me, that wasn't my scene. So I was thinking to myself, well, if I'm not part of that scene, if I'm not going to enjoy the bar scene, where am I going to make friends? And honestly, it was something that really, really niggled me. And that was something that really concerned me. It was something that was playing on my mind a real lot. I thought I was going to be lonely. All right, I've got Pook, I've got a really beautiful family that I'm moving in with, but it was just, I've just noticed some little tiny birds over there. Look at them, they're beautiful. They're wrens.
Come back to the video.
I won't spin the camera around. There's some lovely little birds over there, little wrens with the tiny tails. So, sorry, I digress. So yeah, that was it. Beautiful family, had Pook, but outside of that was going to be it as far as I could see. Now, once I moved here, we were doing the YouTube channel, we set up the Facebook group, and that was the lifesaver for me. You know, through that Facebook group, YouTube's great, we got subscribers. There's not really a lot of interaction between the subscribers and us, which is something that we're going to be changing, by the way, because of the membership. We've got a new membership area if anyone wants to get involved in that. But and while I think about it, please remember to hit subscribe, and if you hit the bell, you'll get notifications as and when the videos come. I'm sorry, I always forget. I should have done that right at the beginning. But click on it now, hit on subscribe, and you'll get the notifications. So we've got the YouTube channel, and sure, you get the comments, and we're out and about, and more and more and more, we're being recognised by people who subscribe to the channel, aren't we? And we absolutely love it. You guys, when you come up and say, hi, we watch your channel, we really enjoy it, or even if you say, not too keen on your channel, you talk too much. Or,
but sometimes we got people come to us like,
but that's good. I love that.
We love to hear.
You'll never improve unless you...
Two sides, you know.
A little bit of criticism.
No one's perfect.
No, of course not, no.
Yeah, we don't mind.
That's right. So we got the YouTube channel, which is great, and people coming up to us in the street or in the shopping malls, and we absolutely love that. So please, guys, keep doing it. If ever you see us, come over and say hello and let us know you watch the channel. But with the YouTube channel, you've got the comments, which are good, but it's a little bit distant, isn't it?
Yeah.
The Facebook group we've got, the Isam Farang Facebook group, is amazing, because that started to grow from day one, and it took off. There's a guy called Samuel Townsend. I'm going to give him a big mention. He's a big guy, and I'm going to give him a big mention.
Samuel is the first, I think.
He was one of the first members of the Isam Farang, and he's probably been one of the most prominent contributors to the group. Posts about his life, about
beautiful life.
You've got to look him up. Look him up on the Facebook group. Have a read of some of his posts. He's a beautiful, beautiful man. A big heart, a massive heart, and what he's done and the way that his life has led him from America to here, and his changing lifestyle is amazing. It really is. I want him to do his own YouTube channel. He'd do really well, and people would love it. I know. Real inspirational guy. And every time we meet, I just don't want to let him go. I want to keep talking to him.
Talk non-stop.
That's right, So Samuel was one of the first, but then the Facebook group, it grew quickly. And from that, I started interacting with different people. A little bit more, I'd say, personal, more intense, I suppose, the interaction with people on the Facebook group. And through that, you get people message and say, oh, can we meet, or blah, blah, blah. Or, you know, we're going to be in so-and-so for a coffee meet up. Then I found out on there about the expats club in Udon which is just disbanded. It's just fallen apart. But back then, through Facebook, I found out about the expats club, went there, met up with, it was Lee who introduced me to it. Friend Lee, American guy, another great guy, beautiful guy, really nice guy. I wish I could spend more time with him, but he was a bit further out, and he's had a few issues with health, but absolutely wonderful guy, he really is, and I wish I could spend more time with him. But Lee introduced me to the Expats Club through Facebook. From there, in fact, I've just remembered, from the Facebook group, Lee got in touch with us. He arranged for us to meet for something to eat, him and his wife, Anne. And from there, our friendship just took off. He's introduced me to Chris, another great friend of mine. The Expats Club, once I was there, he introduced me to a guy called David. David is also on this video with his Royal Enfield. David is a great mate.
So, you're fearing before you come to Thailand? And now I think it seems disappear. You don't, that word you can't use with you anymore. So
well, I'm still surprised. I'm still shocked, because I've only mentioned a few people. I've got such a massive group of friends, and I'm not just talking about in passing like it was in the UK.
No.
I'm talking about real good
friends,
solid friends who I could turn to if I need to. If I needed help, I know that I could turn to any one of them, and any one of them would help us out. We're sitting in the blazing sunshine now. Sun's come out. That's great. We'll be finished soon. Sweating. So I'm just seeing if the light's still on. Yeah, okay, it's still running. So
the mic's still on.
You're fine.
Okay.
So
you got a lot of friends now.
Well, that's it. That fear of friendship. It's sort of like it stopped crossing my mind, and it's only every now and then I stop and I remember the fear that I had, and I suddenly think, what was that all about? Like I say, I've got a bigger group of solid friends here than I had in England, and it's so easy to make friends here. Believe me. Even if you haven't got your own YouTube channel or Facebook group, you just go onto Facebook, join up with a few groups in the area you live in, start interacting with people. You soon weed out the people who you'd like, who you've got like interests with, who you get to realise.
What do you call something click?
Who you'll click with, exactly.
Chemistry.
Who you've got the similar chemistry with. That's absolutely right. So You'll do that through Facebook. You'll meet up with people in your area or not too far from where you are, and you can make some real solid friendships with those people, and then their partners. And you usually find that those people that you're meeting are in a similar kind of situation as you, whether it be family, but usually, and I'm trying to think, I think all of those people, well, all of my very close friends are in good, solid relationships. Their partners
They're
are
really
great.
long-term relationship and strong too.
And through that, Pook's met up with a lot of new friends as well, haven't you?
Yeah.
So I'm introducing Pook to all of my friends here in Thailand now. Well, their wives anyway.
Yeah.
But no, it's worked out really well.
My new gang.
Yeah, your new gang. So yeah, it's just...
Oh, they're all nice. You know, they're beautiful people.
That's right. All got very diverse interests, but you'll usually find something you'll click onto. And so now, we meet up for coffee with different people. We'll go out for lunch with different people. Chris, one of my closest friends, and his wife Jane, really solid with them.
Yeah.
And there's a number of reasons why. More will be revealed in time to come. But Chris and me are solid, absolutely solid, and we've spent a lot of time together, a massive amount of time together, and we get on great. Now, he's just invited us to his birthday next week. Is it next week or the week after? Anyway, he's got his birthday coming up. And I know full well, I'm going to do a video of it as it goes. His birthday, we're going to have a party at his house, we're going to barbecue, and it'll be mad, great fun, it really will. And he's from France, by the way.
My head is boiling hot.
He said something funny as it goes. We were driving down to Bangkok one day, and of course this is why we spend a lot of time together. We're in the car and we're talking for the 8 or 9 hours we're driving down to Bangkok, so we've really got to know each other well. And he suddenly was looking out the window, he looked over at me, and out of the blue he said, you know, if I'd have said 2 years ago that I'd have been this close friends with an Englishman, I would have said you were a liar. There's that like rivalry, I don't know, that bit of distance between France and England, maybe because they're countries that are so close together. But Chris is a really solid guy, and I know that I can rely on him 100%, and it's all good. Right, we're going to get on with our coffees now. So that was it really. My biggest fear was not having any friends here, having to be a part of the bar scene. That's not me, and it didn't turn out like that, did it? Great friends.
And you have more than usual.
Much more than I used to have in England.
Because in England, we just when we have a day off, you know.
Yeah, it was only us, wasn't it, really? Yeah.
Just two of us, we go to the park, we do...
That's right.
You know, visit the place.
So now I've got some friends, you managed to get rid of me for a few hours every now and then. Win-win situation.
You can go see your friend.
Okay.
And then I will take their wife.
Okay. So don't forget, coming up, we've got a video. We're going to do a video of Chris's birthday party. He's already mentioned it to me as it goes, so we're going to do that. We've got some other, quite a bit more coming up.
Yeah.
Don't forget, you can join as a member now. If you want more interaction with us on a one-to-one basis, they can hit the join button, look at the options for membership.
Yeah.
There's the Buy Me a Coffee link if you want to help us help other people. And subscribe, please subscribe, and hit the bell, and you'll get the notifications when new videos come up. It's getting very hot here. Should we go inside in the call?
So,
Thanks very much for watching, everyone.
Popcorn.
And we'll see you again soon. Thank you.